Welcome back to Politics as Usual episode. What is it, 71?
71, yeah.
Episode 71. I can't think of any athletes to word number 71. Some offensive lineman somewhere.
A Boston Celtic. I don't know.
Oh, Dennis Schroeder. The Dennis Schroeder episode.
Yeah.
I forgot that nigga was wearing 71. And it's fitting. Because while we were backstage talking, me and Ronnie were talking about b-ball. And we got to talking about Joe's beloved Celtics, and Joe got the being upset at us over some of the trade scenarios that we were positing. So we just decided to jump right. Before we do that, how was everyone doing? How was everyone's week?
Hey, bro, I just got a $3 hour raise, bro. So we about to drink good tonight, baby. We about to drink good tonight, bro.
That's funny because my boy Beck was just on the timeline shitting on White Hennessy. But Beck is wealthy, so like he drink a different level of shit than we mere mortals tend to drink. That he has a house in an island nation.
niggas that own niggas got houses in island nations can't drink hen. Like
he
he had a very bad White Henny experience, if I remember correctly. There used to be, if I remember correctly, there actually used to be proof of this like on my Instagram, but I don't think it exists anymore. But yeah, he just ever since then he's just like, nah, I'm off White Henny. But which I understand because it takes me back to some not so great times too. So I understand. Yeah.
I ain't never had it, so
it's all right. It's not that great. It's cool. Like
I got a bottle. I'm just waiting on
the fact that they don't sell it here creates a scarcity and a demand for it. More than like the actual quality of it does. Again, it's not bad. It's just it's all right. It's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
Hey, the worst spinoff of some liquor that I like is the White Remy. That shit is
that shit is fucking disgusting. Ever, White Remy is fucking trash. that shit needs to be we need to trade White Hennessy. I mean, we need to trade White Remy for White Hennessy. White Remy shouldn't be sold in the States, and White Hennessy should. White Remy is get that shit the fuck out of here. That shit is the Cody Martin and Devontae Graham of liquors for me. Can't win with them. Can't do it.
Can't do it. Won't do it.
Can't do it. Can't win with them.
That nigga don't even play for your team, bro, anymore. So why is he catching strays?
Because that nigga's having a worse season this year than he did last year, and he doesn't have another point guard pushing him for minutes. I told y'all niggas, he is who he is. He wasn't gonna get no fucking better.
Yeah, who was you talking to?
I'm talking to the broad, y'all. I know y'all.
Okay.
I'm talking about niggas who was trolling me, talking about he's young, he's gonna get better. That nigga finna be 27 in a couple weeks.
That nigga really is 36.
Yeah,
that nigga been in the league as long as Isaiah Thomas, bro.
Nah, that's the wild part. Hey, this is only the nigga's fourth season.
Hey,
and I had an ongoing list of all stars younger than him, and it was like 13. There were 13 niggas who had made an all-star team. Like he's the same age as Karl Anthony Towns and D'Angelo Russell.
No lie, he actually did spend 5 years at Kansas, right?
He did a year after high school. Because he graduated with he played ball with Donovan Mitchell in high school. Like he was in the same high school class as Donovan Mitchell. Didn't want to follow his commitment to, I think it was Appalachian State. So he did a year at prep school, then played 4 years at Kansas.
Okay.
So that nigga's older than like at least 7 niggas that he's older than Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. By like a year on both. Might be 2 years on both. Which, segue. See? Devontae Graham catching a straight leads us into the segue. While we were backstage, me and Ronnie were both talking about like the state of our teams. My team's doing fine, even though these bitch ass niggas losing to the fucking Magic. Fire James Borrego. But Ronnie was lamenting as a Celtics fan that Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum might not be able to play together. And Joe came in while we were in the middle of discussing this. Ronnie was saying,
let me back up. Let me back up because like I am being misrepresented. But no, for real. Like I said that they are awesome together. Like The theory that they cannot play together is like absolutely false. They are amazing
Right.
together.
That's what.
But the thing is, they're not gonna get any better. Just those two, because what pieces can you bring in to build around them? And it's going to get to the point where you have to say, like, okay, in order for us to get better, because we need we need a legit ball handling point guard. In order for us to get better, somebody has to go. But then you have to make the choice. Who is it? Joe, I know you shake your head, but it's going to happen. Like another year from now, like Jalen's going to be shocked. Like I'm telling you. So spoiler alert, I feel like it's going to be Jaylen Brown because and I hate to do it. I'm like Wesley Snipes, holding the gun in the rain. Like I hate to do it, but if I had to, if I had to choose one, it has to be Jaylen Brown simply because, like, he is what he is, and he's an amazing player. But Jason Tatum's like just his potential alone. Like you got to hold on to that. Like that's the piece you build around if you were to do this. Now let me take another step back. The Celtics messed themselves up by whiffing on so many other good deals. Like we talked offline. Like you could have brought in Alonzo Ball. Like you could have like made a move for like John Collins. Like you could have done these
Kawhi
things.
Leonard, Anthony Davis.
Kawhi Leonard, and also people don't realize this. Like KD was like 5 minutes away from putting his pen to the paper, signing to the Celtics. But he went to Golden State, but because they dropped the ball on that too. So you had so many opportunities to really like make the team better, but the
Celtics had too many low spades and they didn't capitalize on them for a big card, basically. Like it was too many low spades. Like for Rozier, you got a busted Kemba Walker, which I again saw coming when everyone was saying free Kemba. I'm like, that nigga, when that nigga turned 30, he gonna fall off a cliff, and that nigga turned 30, and what has happened? He fell off a cliff. He's halfway down that motherfucker now. He's in free fall. Gordon Hayward netted nothing but half a year of Evan Fournier, basically, with the trade exception. It didn't work. Like and the Hornets are gonna have this same problem soon because Mitch Kupchak refused to make trade. The Hornets are gonna have this exact same problem, except it's gonna be worse because all them niggas are gonna be getting paid $100 million. But yeah, it's not that they can't play together. It's just like what avenues do you see for them getting better? Joe, you've been sitting there patiently quiet, ready to jump in. What have you to say?
I just wanted to hear what y'all scenarios were like to make these niggas better, because y'all really want to trade Jaylen. So I'm like genuinely curious to what do you trade Jaylen, or who do you trade to make these niggas better? Like, because you keep talking about it'll reset the timeline. No, who do you trade to make these niggas better?
Okay, let me ask you this. This is a better question, I think. You don't want to trade Jaylen Brown. Who are you going to trade to get them better, to keep Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum? What assets do you have to trade away to bring in somebody else without getting rid of one of the big two there?
Well, right.
You gonna trade your boy the hometown hero?
You said what? Sorry.
You gonna trade the hometown hero?
Who that?
Squared?
I mean, you can. I mean, ideally.
Oh, I mean, that was your man's. I know.
Like I said, if somebody wants him, ideally. But so to answer Fee's question, the only asset we have right now is Dennis fucking Schroeder. Now, understand, I get it. The running joke all this year is the nigga fumbled the bag and he's not necessarily an asset. He is an asset because he's playing on a bullshit contract, and you can get rid of this nigga, and you're not going to re-sign him as a Celtic. So trade him for either a fucking 4, again, not a 5. Trade him for a 4 that can stretch the floor, that can fucking shoot, so you can actually move fucking Tatum back to a fucking 3 to what he actually fucking is, or trade him for a pass-first ball handling point guard. Ricky Rubio got fucking hurt, so it's like, but you moved Dennis Schroeder. Now, in the offseason, you take that horrible ass contract that Al Horford fucking has. It's expired. You don't have that shit no more. We have $17 million in cap space for Evan Fournier's a little trade exemption shit. Oh goodness, you can find a decent player for $17 fucking million. Okay, cool. So to answer your question, our only asset is Schroeder, but we can bring in another fucking star to not trade Jaylen and Tatum.
Well,
Y'all-
wait, Joe. Is
Now,
that is that trade exception? I don't know if that's counted as cap space unless they make a trade. I think they can
Unless they-
absorb an
unless-
extra 17
which
million.
is why I'm saying, hey, use that and trade Schroeder, like because you have to use it. So it's like, hey, but Al Horford falls off the books as well.
Oh,
And so,
you're
like,
saying
in the
trade Al
offseason-
Horford and use that exception?
Yes, like
Okay.
get rid of these niggas. And
okay,
you can
now,
bring
now
in another player.
Now, most teams who are going to take these contracts are teams like the Kings.
OKC is the only team with cap space right now.
Well, like the
And
Kings, like
the
OKC, like them are the niggas who are you going to be trading? Like, I don't know. I just don't see them niggas getting what they need to prosper without giving up Jalen.
Things can change in the offseason because the Lakers are going to have to do something drastic, even though they don't have much wiggle room. OKC is like the only team with a ton of cap space. I think the Knicks will have some, so they might be willing to. But yeah, it's more about who's available this offseason versus anything. Like standing pat for them isn't a bad idea, not in my opinion. Because I mean, if you're not going to win the championship, then and if you own your own draft pick, you might as well. Well, wait, do they own their draft pick this year, Joe?
They do.
You might as well just say fuck it and take a swing at the lottery. Them niggas might get a fuck around and get a top 3 pick. I don't know how deep this draft is yet, but the niggas might get a fucking.
Oh no, this draft is looking pretty legit so far.
So yeah, I mean that might not be a bad fucking idea. I mean, for me, I would trade Jalen if you can get back something of value for him. Because
but that's what I mean. That's why I was asking. Like, what are you trading him for?
I don't know. Like, if Indiana, they talking about Sabonis want to leave. I see something with Indiana for fucking.
I'm pulling the trigger on that too.
Like Sabonis and like see if I can get Brogdon and send somebody else. Like
Brogdon, I don't think Brogdon can be traded this year because of the extension he signed. I think he has to. I think he can't be traded until the offseason.
Or should even Karis LeVert really ain't no pass first point guard, but he can fucking score.
He can create off the bench, which would create room, which would make for your second unit to be able to, if you stagger his minutes, you could bring him in as kind of a 6-man. I mean, I would personally swing for Turner, if you can.
Yeah, but Miles Turner really wants to leave, and I would.
But with Robert Williams, well, I only say that because of spacing, Joe, because you could play Williams at the 4, but Turner can be out on the perimeter.
No, I don't know about that one.
They're trying to do that right now with Al Horford and Robert Williams, and that shit does not work. It doesn't.
I ain't seen enough games. I'm just mean from a spacing standpoint.
No worries. I'm telling you that's the lineup that they're running, and that shit doesn't work.
So would you prefer like Sabonis and Williams? With Sabonis playing?
I would like Sabonis, but I'm not giving up Jalen to get Sabonis. Like right now, the Pacers, which they should, their asking price for Sabonis is extremely high. So if that's the case, then all right, fine. Sorry, I'm not coming off that, Nick. I'm not coming off Jalen to get Sabonis.
I mean, they would have to get Jalen, who's a proven all-star. I would think they would have to send like.
Well, Sabonis is an all-star too. So
well, I mean, I'm saying though, but like they need somebody with like star power, which they don't have. Sabonis is an all-star, but he ain't got star power for it. So you can land potentially.
Hold on. As racist as fucking Boston is, Sabonis will go there and be a fucking superstar.
Well, no, I mean
they gonna elevate that nigga.
I'm talking about for Indiana. I'm talking about for Indiana. Like, yeah, you bring in Sabonis and you got Tatum. You got like legit superstar potential and white person that they can adore. But I'm saying for like, if I'm Boston, I only make that deal if it's Sabonis and LeVert, if we can make the salaries work somehow.
If it ain't Sabonis and Brogdon, I'm not doing that shit, bro.
Well,
that would be the ideal trade for me.
Traded, but I'm not doing that shit without Brogdon. Like, if I'm not getting a point guard, bro, like I'm not doing it. Who I would trade? I would trade Cleveland. Okay. I would trade Cleveland, and I would trade them niggas, give them niggas Schroeder because they want a scoring first point guard. I would trade them that nigga for fucking marketing. Marketing can stretch the fucking floor. You can leave Robert Williams at the 5, and it'll help your spacing.
Bro,
do we get a point guard in the deal? No. But
Cleveland already deep at guard to be taking another guard
I'm just telling you what these niggas.
These
Oh,
niggas,
no.
these
No,
niggas
but
give
I'm
them
just
everything
telling you what
except
they
wing
want.
position.
Like
These
they
niggas got
no,
bigs and they got point guards. That's it.
I
That's
get
it.
what you're saying, but like Cleveland already has too many fucking guards over there. Ain't like but y'all fucked up. Y'all should have traded marketing from Chicago when he wanted to get out of there. I don't understand why y'all didn't make a move. Like it made no sense to me.
I don't know what
there was like
that was when we was talking about that shit
Mhm.
sometime trade season last year. But yeah, I said that on here.
I think there was like a I think Cleveland could offer more. I don't think Boston had like the assets to, for whatever reason, to get. Because me and Joe talked about this because there was a big ass question about where, because Markkanen sat for a minute. Like when that first wave of free agency was there, he sat for a while before, and I think there was like some restriction that prevented Boston from getting him. I don't know if it was cap space. They couldn't like. I think it might have been something about if they facilitated the sign and trade, they might have bumped up against the hard cap, which would have precluded them from doing so. So that's why I think Boston like literally just couldn't do it, because otherwise that would have made sense. But I mean, if Cleveland's making a trade right now, someone's gonna have to take back Colin Sexton.
I was just gonna say that. Hear me out. Hear me out.
No,
So,
Rodney.
No. Hear me out. All right. So
I feel like I know where you going, and this ain't a good idea.
In Colin Sexton's absence, Darius Garland has taken a step up. Like he's playing fucking amazing right now. So to me, that makes Colin Sexton expendable.
Monte
But
Ellis
before
and
he got
Steph Curry,
before he got hurt, he was having a career year. Like he was still pretty good. So like Markkanen and Sexton.
For who though? For Jalen?
nah, for Jalen, that's not enough.
No, not for Jalen, but
Like
with the scenario.
because they're not gonna do that for Schroeder. There's no way in hell I'd do that.
Well, yeah, they wouldn't.
I
do
mean,
that
the salaries wouldn't match for that.
I don't know. If I was Boston, I'd try to get Love, Markkanen, because Kevin Love, they don't really play him like that. And
he makes
but
too
the
much money unless they take like Horford.
They would have
Like,
to take Horford back to facilitate.
Get Kevin Love, like.
But I mean, they might do that since it's an expiring. They might be willing to swap those
Maybe, but
as an expiring if you throw
Kevin Love.
But nah, if I'm I mean, I see it from both sides. I get it. Like them niggas can play together, but like the issue is what trade partners are available. Because you got to remember, like the teams are gonna be, some teams might be more and less aggressive. Like the Clippers, George might be out for the season. Kawhi probably ain't coming back this year. They're probably gonna be more aggressive in the off season.
Yeah, they pretty much they pretty much said like, yeah, the contingent on the health of like each other, like we might not come back. So yeah, that like, so you could pretty much assume that they're shutting it down for the season. Yeah,
they not coming back. So it's gonna be very, and again, some like Indiana's position might change because the Charlotte has a hard one for Miles Turner, and they're gonna give up my son Book Knight. Hopefully he goes there and gets to cook. So I think depending on what haul they get, because they're gonna make a move at the trade deadline for either LeVert, Sabonis, or Turner, one of the three, if not all of them. So I think their position changes, and I mean, they might feel like they can take back Horford's expiring and a bunch of picks for Sabonis in the offseason, and then you don't have to send Jalen away. You end up with Sabonis, Tatum, and Bryant.
I could live with that.
I could live with that, but that's definitely like a pipe dream. I don't see that shit happening.
Yeah.
Only shit I could see happening maybe if a team is gonna like do some shit for an absurd amount of picks. Unfortunately, again, it's probably gonna have to be fucking OKC. Now I understand they only got like 19 fucking picks, but again, if you throw them niggas 4 more, like in a bad contract,
Adam Silver might just be like, y'all niggas can't use those more picks. Because I mean, and the only reason I say that, Joe, is like if the Pacers could land a young star to build around, this for one of their 3 pieces that they're trying to do, they're probably going to be more willing to take picks because they're like, all right, we got one surefire thing, maybe another smaller. So, all right, we can let Sabonis go for 4 picks and 2 pick swaps over the next however many years. And Boston doesn't have to come up off of a play. And Marcus Smart, for whatever. Like, they might be willing to do some shit like that. So I think y'all got an opportunity if y'all stand pat. Because, again, if y'all miss the playoffs, it's a pretty deep draft. Y'all might land like the number 4 pick or some shit. And then y'all got that as an asset, too, to potentially barter. Because it's always a team that gets screwed over in the lottery that's willing to trade up and give up some shit for that. So you never know.
If I'm giving up all my picks, bro, I'm giving up all my picks for that nigga Shy, and like that's literally it. And OKC is willing to like fucking move him. I don't know why.
Are they? I've heard they wouldn't.
They even after they paid that nigga, bro, he was still
that's
in fucking trade
stupid.
Talk.
That nigga the fucking truth.
If
Miles Bridges hadn't developed, that would have looked like. If Miles Bridges hadn't developed, that would have looked like Charlotte traded away 2 guards they could have used before ever playing with him. Stupid.
Give them niggas.
The first one being the late great Kobe.
Yep, give them Schroeder, Smart, and all your first round picks for the next 5 years, bro. For that nigga Shy.
And they, I mean, even if they wouldn't give up Shy, like they definitely ain't doing this. But hell, I would take Josh Giddey.
Oh yeah, they're not doing that at all.
They're not doing that.
But you're right. Yes, I would take that nigga. But
that nigga SGA the fucking truth, bro.
Yeah, but yeah, and the fact that they're willing because I know what they were doing. I know what they were doing. They were getting a piece that could basically develop over time, so they could kind of like make a big splash trade. Like he's gonna move eventually. Like they're gonna. Yeah. Which is ridiculous because, like you said, he's the truth. So
he's the truth, but they got so many draft picks. You can literally just take flyers on niggas, and it doesn't really matter. And they hit with Giddey, so it's like they're literally just.
I mean, my thing is like at some point you have to make a trade.
Correct.
Like, and no stars. Like, if you trade, like a star might be willing to go there and make it work like Paul George did if SGA's there. I don't think nobody coming to play with Josh Giddey. He good, but he ain't that good to where you don't accumulate 19 picks to pick 19 niggas. You accumulate 19 picks to trade for a fucking superstar.
We still gotta wait with Josh Giddey. Niggas might come out to play with that nigga.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Like SGA, a legitimate.
It took SGA a while though.
Well, no, but I'm saying SGA's there right now. You could legitimately land a nigga who might stay in OKC to play with SGA. For Giddey, that's going to take a few more years. You might get a disgruntled star that's willing to be like, hey, Miles Turner might be willing to go play at OKC with SGA. He might say, fuck it. I'd have been in Indiana. OKC ain't too much worse. If y'all willing to send me there for 3 first round picks, I'll play with that nigga SGA because I know I'm going to get the fucking ball. That's what I'm saying. Like a legitimate 2nd tier, 3rd tier star might go play, but you don't get that many picks to pick 19 niggas. You can't even have 19 niggas unless we get a fucking mutant coronavirus that's taking out 5 niggas a week. You can't even have 19 niggas. Like
niggas gonna be the Mad Ants, bro. Oh no, that ain't the Mad. That's Indiana. They gonna be down in the G League.
Indiana, nigga.
You gonna be a motherfucking G. You gonna be a top 5 pick in the fucking G League because they got 7 other top 5 picks on the fucking roster, nigga. Like
same thing Ainge was doing like years ago. I mean, and of course he hit with Jalen and Jason, but people don't remember he had a lot of misses too. So like,
the thing is, like we were just talking about this earlier. Someone was our boy Steve was talking about how was trying to rib Joe about Rozier developing. I'm like, Rozier doesn't become that if he stays in Boston.
No,
he was only allowed to do this because he came to Charlotte after Kemba left, when his only competition for shots was Devontae Graham bum ass. Like, of course he developed into this. He couldn't do that with Kyrie and Tatum and Brown, and there was a hierarchy for shots. Smart was getting more shots. Hayward, it wasn't going to happen. He had to come to a shitty team in order to, and he had to have old cheese eyes desperate enough to get that nigga $20 million.
Oh, yeah. My bad. That's another nigga. Yeah, I would trade for Gordon Hayward as back too, bro. Like, I just don't know. I don't think we would. I don't think we would give you. I don't think we had anything to give you guys though. That's the thing.
Because Charlotte.
If Hayward is healthy, like that was, Y'all said earlier that they dropped the ball on Gordon Hayward. He was a free agent signing. No one saw that he was gonna fuck his ankle up 8 minutes into his first career game with Boston. So no one saw that.
Well, where I say they fucked up is they could have had the sign and trade for Miles Turner, but they waited. Ainge waffled too long, and then he signed with Charlotte. They had. Like Indiana basically said, we'll give you, because they wanted Hayward bad. They basically said, we'll give you Miles Turner for Hayward in the sign and trade. And Ainge waited too fucking long. That's where I mean they fucked up with him. Like they didn't, they could have gotten something for him, and they only ended up getting that trade exception for him.
Sure. Like, yeah, you could have got something for him, but I was actually okay with Danny not taking this nigga Miles Turner. Like, I don't like whatever. If only pacer I want is fucking Sabonis, like the rest of them niggas I don't care about.
Man, that nigga Miles Turner nice, bro.
But
he gonna give you 2.5 blocks a game.
Nice, I think nice is being a little too nice, but whatever.
He's 7 foot and hit threes and block shots. What more you want from the nigga?
Nah, I'm cool.
This nigga
but yeah, no, like I trade
for years.
I trade for fucking Gordon Hayward back. That's just me because.
Charlotte is gonna get. Hey, listen. If Hayward is in a city that cost Trump the election, he gonna go off.
Come on, man.
His career high is on January 6th in Atlanta. January 6th, 2021, the day of the uprising. That man had his last night went 9 for 9 in the first half in Philly, which cost Trump Pennsylvania. If you want a Democrat, if you want a blue city, that boy Hayward gonna go off. He gonna give you that MAGA energy for real.
Oh man, nah.
He 100%. But no, the Hornets are in a shitty position, man. They stupidly paid. They opted old cheese eyes. His love for Terry Rozier, who went 5 for 20 tonight, by the way. His love for Rozier caused them to lowball Miles Bridges and make him prove it. And give Terry, coming off an anomalous season where he was his most efficient ever, $100 million. And now you're going to have to give Miles $100 million. And next year you got to give Melo $100 million. So you're about to have 4 niggas on this roster making $100 million, and all of them are low space. Like, I love Melo. Melo's going to be an all-star. But Melo's ceiling is probably 21, 8, and 8.
Yeah. I don't know. He got to get more efficient, but...
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That 21 is going to come on 41% shooting more than likely. I love Melo. Boy is a star. He's brought more attention to Charlotte and caused me to have to pay more whenever I go to a fucking game. But he can't be your number one offensive option. Bridges can't be your number one offensive option. And Terry can't be your number one offensive option. And Hayward is past the point of him being able. The best player on the team this season outside of Melo has been Kelly Oubre.
Yeah, and that's you down bad if that's true.
Like the Hornets right now have 5 dudes averaging over 16 points a game. And I think that's like the only modern team that's done that is like one of the Celtics teams way back. So Oubre, Hayward, Bridges, Rozier, and Melo are all averaging over 16 points, and none of them average 20 points a game. That's the definition of a bunch of low spades that you finna have to pay. Because this nigga Borrego wants to keep on playing Cody Martin 40 fucking minutes a night.
I will say, like, the Devontae Graham thing sometimes was like a bit unfair. Like he's ass, but I mean it is what it is. But the Cody Martin thing is totally deserved because that boy is terrible.
Like I didn't dislike and I said this many times. If Devontae Graham had a coach who actually made him play what his role is, the 7th or 8th dude on the bench, you come in, you hit some catch and shoot threes, you ignite the offense sometimes, and then you go sit your ass back down. I'd have been fine with Devontae Graham being on my team. But the fact that Borrego was letting that nigga play 40 minutes a night and sitting Melo for entire halves, just for them niggas to fuck off the 6th seed and end up in the 10th seed and get blown out in the play-in game, that was fucking stupid. And now he's doing the same thing with Cody Martin. So the reason I was bringing up the low spade argument, James Bouknight is legitimately at his ceiling, a 25-point per game player in this league. Now he can't be your best player, but he could be your best offensive player. He can take over a fucking game. Cody Martin is having his best season and he's averaging 8 points a game. He's a lockdown defender. And Ronnie, you want to guess where Cody Martin is on defensive win shares for the season? Just ballpark, like ranking.
Yeah, like I don't even have a base.
213th. He's a lockdown defender. He's 213th in defensive win shares.
And that's another nigga who people think is young, but he's really 37.
Call this nigga 37, bro.
You got all these fifth-year seniors on the fucking. It's like, bro, that nigga book is 20. You listen, and you can say what you want about the Lakers. Since they inserted Malik Monk in the starting lineup, that nigga been averaging 20 a game.
Bruh. They got Malik Monk on the vet minimum, and he's only like what? How old is Malik Monk? Like 23?
He'll be 23 this year.
Yeah. Wow.
And Bron is like, I don't know what the fuck they was doing over there. He's like, me and J Kidd was looking like, yeah, we need him.
Yeah.
Because that nigga can do what? Go get you 20.
Uh-huh.
He ain't gonna do shit else. He ain't gonna pass. He ain't gonna rebound. He ain't gonna defend. But he'll get you 20. You need a nigga to get you 20. Malik Monk will go get you 20. What is that noise?
The hell?
Anybody else hear that?
No, I heard that.
Nah, I heard that shit. Oh no, man.
P, did you hear that? You sit over there, man? See, can you hear me? Cass, can you hear us?
Huh?
Can you hear us?
I can hear my headset just went out, bro. I was sitting there fucking with the settings, bro.
Oh, that's what the hell that noise was. We all like, man, what the fuck is going on?
I was like, boy, you high as hell over there. Ain't you?
Exactly. That nigga looking giving the camera the death stare. He like,
Nah, bro. I was looking at my fucking computer screen trying to figure out why my headset just.
All right, but anyway, we got 30 minutes out of the NBA topic, which we weren't intending to. We're gonna go to the rap report cards thing.
I guess.
let's do it.
So who did this Cool G rap?
Nah, Kumo D. I think
Kumo D.
One of them niggas to start with a K. Report card. So Kumo D did these rap report cards, which generated a little bit of a hip hop. Hot new hip hop is saying it generated a controversy. I don't know why it would generate a controversy.
It didn't, but okay.
Yeah, like it was Kumo D. And so he did one in 99 and one in the 80s.
Yeah.
And so Jay-Z got an 82, DMX got an 89, Master P got a 76. The funniest shit to me is how this nigga spelled. He spelled corrupt literally like corrupt.
Rakim, R-A-K-H-I-M.
He wrote Buster.
I mean, is that not
who else? Most deaf.
I mean,
hey, that nigga. Hey, the wildest part. This nigga gave Puffy a higher grade than Mace, and Mace was writing Puffy shit.
Yeah, that dog was like, bruh.
Yeah, that's my only like knock against this report card is the Mace grade. I said that as a J fan.
The only thing I'll say is like if you take it in context for what it was, like the year that it was, like I ain't too mad at it because 99 was like what M3, like when people were upset about Jay, I'm like, bro, y'all in the late 90s, early 2000s, really that nigga like y'all like he is now. Like, he was like a mid-tier nigga in the rap game, bro.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
I mean, coming off Volume 2, he had some more mainstream appeal, but like Volume 3 and the Dynasty was a little bit of a letdown. Like it was the blueprint that brought that nigga back up, like in terms of like hip hop like reverence. It was the blueprint that kind of delivered him back into that swing of things. So I wasn't mad at it. People was mad at Lauryn Hill, but I'm like, in 99, she's fresh off the Miseducation. Yeah, even if you say that's her only album, she was the best performer on what a lot of people consider to be a classic in the score. If you take Lauryn Hill off, don't nobody want to hear Wyclef and Pras rap.
Nah. Who the fuck is Pras, bro?
Like, does it even actually exist? Like, does he exist? Like, has anyone ever seen Pras before?
I just thought that was like Wyclef cousin or some shit.
Nigga, I thought that was Dylan uncle. That shit crazy.
Like, nobody think about but like if you go like cause I remember I heard somebody say that, and I'm like, I've never really listened to the score. Dog, Lauryn Hill was rapping her ass off on the score.
Floating on
Dog.
that bitch.
Dog, Lauryn Hill has it is like an album cut called like The Mask or something. Like Lauryn Hill watches like kind of like you said, if you remove Wyclef, I would even say Wyclef and Pras from the album, like the score is like legit like a Lauryn Hill album.
Yeah,
like by herself.
Like and a lot of people consider that like when people talk about 96, like the score is one of those albums in 96 that people revere. And it's because of Lauryn Hill. She was rapping her ass off on. So it's like, okay, yeah, she got 1.75 albums, but people consider both of those a classic. So it's more than a lot of people got. I can't be mad at her getting such a high score on that motherfucking 99 when she was in 99, she was still rapping and not showing up to concerts 4 hours late.
And not showing up to concerts.
Who else is on this motherfucker? Yeah, Lauryn Hill had a 97, Busta had a 93. Tretch had a 91. Meth had a 91.
Oh, that Tretch one was a Tretch one. I'm like, why is Tretch got a 91? I never heard. I heard nobody be like, "Hey, put that Tretch on." Not one time.
Put that Tretch on.
Hey, come on, you know they say naughty by nature.
I real talk. Like a lot of like rappers like cite Tretch as an influence. Like that's all I'll say. Like that's all I got.
I know I see them, and I'm just like, bro, I don't know what y'all see. I've never even heard nobody listen to him outside of OPP. Like, who listens to, like he's like nobody listens to his music and they barely watch his movies. So why is he so high, man?
Why you gotta bring up the nigga movies, bro?
Hey, what's that? What's that Bullet movie? Love and a Bullet.
that man be in the worst. That man be in the worst movie, but
hey, that man was breakdancing while shooting a gun. Like,
come on,
hey, be
bro.
fair. I'm gonna be scared of a nigga that's breakdancing shooting a gun.
I'm not saying a disrespectful manner. I know it may appear that way.
That nigga used to show up to interviews with a machete, bro. Like,
no disrespect. That nigga was wearing fucking jeans with no shirt, like he was Stone Cold Steve Austin, bro. I ain't got no smoke.
Come on.
Hey, I ain't got no smoke with him, bro.
Chuck says Tretch can rappity rap, but I was about to say that too, Ron. And Chuck said even his dad would be mentioning Tretch, and he'd be like, Tretch? I think it's because Tretch is just it's you affiliate him with Naughty by Nature, so you don't really think of Tretch like it's singular. You think of Naughty by Nature.
I don't know. It's Tretch, bro. Oh, who else was on there? When LL? No, LL was on the 80s one.
Yeah, the 80s one.
Well, now you can finish the 90s one because like he had Corrupt pretty high.
Corrupt had a 86. Redman 89, Keith Murray 89, Cube 88. Too Short had a damn 76. Black Thought 87, Raekwon 86, Common 87, Razzcast 88, Biggie 95, Pac 93, Mace 79, Puff 88, Cannabis 85, Buckshot 83.
No, not Big Ellie.
Foxy 82, Kim 83, Mac 10 83, Sticky Fingers 88, and Mystical without the K had a 90.
Hey, you know the one I got a problem with for real, and this is gonna sound like I'm almost like I'm dissing him, but I actually like really like his music. I got to stand on this. Like, this is a rapper that makes like a lot of good music, but like when you listen to his bars, like he actually not that great of a rapper as Raekwon. Like Raekwon way too high. Like you can't justify Raekwon being that high, and some of these people, you know.
Hey, relax, man. The last time somebody went on a podcast on YouTube and said something about Raekwon, they got punched in the eye by some Staten Island niggas. I don't know if
you're right. You're right.
No, if you want to smoke with the gods.
I don't know. I honestly think some of that, like, and this will go to like what Jay was saying about Nas, like, just because you don't understand the nigga don't mean he nice. And like a lot of the shit, like unless you like heavy in the 5% talking movies, which is an odd combination to be in at the same time. Like you're not gonna understand what the fuck these Wu-Tang niggas is talking about. But I love kung fu movies. I still don't be knowing what the fuck these niggas be talking about.
That Chuck said, to quote myself, Raekwon raps in inside jokes.
Yeah, like I never know what, and it's not even like he's like talking coke rap, like you say. He goes in like 5% or like real abstract rap, and I never know what the hell Raekwon is talking about.
It'd be a bunch of 5%er like mafioso, yoso, kung fu, like these niggas. Like if you ever on Netflix, there's like Enter the 36 Chambers and like all them shits on there, them old 80s kung fu movies or 70s kung fu movies. Like if you watch that shit, you'll see what these niggas is talking about or understand a little bit what they talking about. But if you don't know today's mathematics, bro, that music not for you. Man.
Yeah, you don't know the mathematics. Yeah.
Chuck said, "How's Black Thought 99? Not 99." I think Black Thought probably was underrated in the 90s. Probably.
Yeah, like a lot of people actually didn't really fuck with the Roots and Black Thought back then.
Yeah, like I think what they were doing was such an abstract concept. I don't think motherfuckers was really picking up that nigga thought was like that. So yeah, that's the 99 one. The 80s joint, of course, Kool Moe Dee had himself highest. 95, Melly Mel 95, Grandmaster Caz 94, LL 90, T-La Rock 90, Rakim, pause.
Rakim.
KRS 190. That's way too fucking high.
Way too high. He should be like you can't even grade him.
Who the fuck is Spoonie G? 82, MC Shan 83, Dougie Fresh 86, Biz Markie 83, Curtis Blow 81, Just Ice 82, Run DMC 82, Fat Boys 81, Houdini 86, Beastie Boys got a 70, which is the lowest I think anybody got across either.
Hey, I was reading an article associated with this. The Beastie Boys was happy they got a C for bro. With that grade, I was like, that's wild, man.
Hey, bro.
I mean, to be fair, the Beastie Boys was like they were a rock band, and somebody was like, "Hey, y'all should rap." So
yeah,
it's not like them niggas was like it ain't like they was third base where they was like hardcore MC and it just happened to be white, which is still wild to be the third base as a group where the two white dudes rap and the black dude is the DJ. Let's see, UTFO 89, Heavy D and the Boys 83. Boogie Boys 77, Ultramagnetic 80, Public Enemy 80, Stetsasonic 82, Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5 81, Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince got an 88.
They should be higher.
Okay.
What the fuck is check? But anyway, let's toast.
He dropped them Ray lyrics.
Yeah, that's some Raekwon lyrics right there, bro. That's that what's the fucking only built for Cuban links, bro?
That's built for Cuban links,
bro.
Shark biting ass niggas.
But yeah. I'm not mad at where Jay-Z was in 99. I mean, that was before he stole Young Chris Flow. So
yeah, like let's not do revisionist history for this, like because I remember somebody tweeted this, like, and obviously like this guy's like 40. He was like, y'all are too young to remember that there was never really a time where like Jay-Z was that nigga. Like it was Notorious B.I.G., it was DMX, then hell M, you know, the only ones moving units is M, Pimp Juice and Us. Like Jay just recently became like that nigga, like for real.
I mean, yeah, like Jay's claim of being like the MJ of hip hop, he's probably more and again, rest in peace. I don't say this disrespectfully, but he's probably the Kobe Bryant of hip hop. Like Kobe Bryant was on the wrong side of everybody's favorite player. That's why Kobe stands are so adamant about him. He was on the wrong side of MJ. He was on the wrong side of LeBron. He was on the wrong side of Allen Iverson. Like he was on the wrong side of Shaq for a litany of reasons. But he was on the wrong side of everybody's favorite player. That's why Kobe stands fight so hard to defend him because they like, nah, man, that's our nigga. Like
I feel like it would be more fitting because Jay-Z has played so fucking long. Like he's just been in the game, like. He just outlasted all the niggas, bro. He just managed to keep himself in the
Well, I mean more from him like being like active, like super active. Like when you go through his career when he was like actively dropping albums regularly, you struggle to find a point where he was like the top dude in the game. He was always like 2 or 3.
Yeah, niggas ain't really start caring about Jay-Z. Let's just keep it real. Niggas ain't really care. To the Nas beef, nobody really cared about him till he said he was retiring, and then it's like, oh, Jay-Z, the Black Album. Now you niggas care. Y'all niggas ain't fucking care. I'm wearing S-Dot Carters, man.
Niggas wasn't wearing
S-Dots, man.
Hey, I'm embarrassed to admit I actually did have a pair.
That's this nigga over here.
Nigga, I definitely had a pair of S-Dots.
Hey, I had the Jamal Crawfords. Yeah, I had the mid-top Jamal Crawfords.
All right,
so I was trying to find a pair of S-Dots.
Chuck is in the comments saying Jay couldn't get the street shaking with Kingdom Come. It was over for him. To be fair, Kingdom Come is the Godfather 3. People only don't like that album because of who made it and when it came out. That's it. Kingdom Come. Go ahead, Joe.
Nah, you good, man. Because I think you're gonna get to what I was about to say.
Like, people didn't want that album from Jay when he came back.
Damn, you ain't like the S-Dots, Lee? Come on.
And I ain't even go home. And it's funny I'm wearing the shirt because I didn't even know we were gonna get to this topic. Nigga, when I heard Jay on Pressure, I was so ready for Kingdom Come. I'm like, nigga, yes, let's go. Big homies out of retirement, nigga. I was hyped. But I like I like that. I hold that album in a higher regard than most people.
That nigga AJ used to play the shit out of Kingdom Come.
Nigga, outside of fucking that song with Beyonce and that that trash ass shit with Pharrell and Usher.
Yeah, that Usher shit is
that album's actually like, I mean, The Prelude has an argument to be Jay's best intro. Beach Chair has an argument to be his best outro.
Sure.
There's a lot of solid album cuts in between that motherfucker.
It is.
It was the immature 444 to me. Like he was trying to do the same thing he was doing on 444. He just wasn't there.
He wasn't there yet.
He didn't have the vulnerability to actually express some of those concepts. He tried. It rang hollow because you wasn't there yet, nigga. Even though that nigga was 38 when that album dropped.
Lee, I give you Lost Ones. Minority Report was like a year and a half too late, bro. Like,
man,
no.
Man, game. You 38, then you still rapping.
I'm 30, 26, nigga. So is
Kingdom Come out of here, man.
Hey, the Doctor's Advocate quietly is one of my favorite game albums.
Dog. Doctor's Advocate is so good, man.
I wasn't even fucking with Game until I picked this nigga Fee up from Gulfport. Cause his daughter was in Bama visit. I had to drive from Birmingham to Gulfport to pick that. That nigga popped that shit. I'm like, nigga, I'm not trying to listen to this. Oh, this shit hard.
No, Doctor's Advocate, bro. That the shit. Like between that and Jesus Piece, bro. Like I love them albums from the game.
I mean, listen, the Game is a nasty nigga. He a creepy nigga. Like I hate that, but
the resume is solid. Like it is.
His discography is like Documentary, Doctor's Advocate. I forget which one between Red Album and LAX, but because I never listened to those two, but I know one of them is pretty solid. Jesus Piece, Documentary 2 and 2.5. Like in 1992 wasn't bad, but he was so into his nasty nigga shit that I couldn't.
Yeah, I really like 1992. Like it's a concept album about the LA riots. Is actually really good.
Yeah, Jesus Piece should not have been as fire as it was, like at all. Right. Especially with like the Sunday Service EP. If you add that on, like that album had no business being that good. Because I was like, man, this album make that good. Again, Doubting Game. This album make that good. Damn, this shit is actually fire.
Right.
The only thing I would change is Ali Boumaier should have been the intro.
Like, open with that.
Like, Scared Now should not have been
a good track.
No.
Who the fuck Scared Now? Scared Now. I don't want to hear Beat Bill ad-libbing that early. Nah, nigga, put Ali Boumaier first. Put Scared Now second, and that like opening 6 or 7 tracks is just perfect. I forget.
And then take that Trey Songz song off.
Where you talking about with Tyga and Fabulous, with Fab verse get cut off at the end?
Yeah.
I fuck with that joy just because of the Kevin Hart skit at the end.
Oh yeah.
That nigga Kevin Hart was hilarious on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hey, Kanye, come and chill.
Let me tuck my chin.
Nigga showing off his
Let me tuck my
Jesus.
chain.
Hey, that nigga Kanye, come and chill. Don't tell that nigga I got it all. Oh. But yeah, nah. Kingdom Come only gets hate because if The Godfather 3 was any other it was generic gangster movie, people would love it.
Yep.
Hey, but once you put a certain name on stuff, bro, you got
absolutely. I mean, me, like I said, where hip hop was in 2006 when Kingdom Come dropped, nigga, I was happy for that shit, nigga. I just got Food and Liquor and then Kingdom Come right after. Sign me the fuck up, nigga. Went out here trying to listen to Snap Rap.
Well, I feel like that was the same time Hell Have No Fury dropped, right? So yeah, I was good. So yeah.
Yeah, I think Hell Have No Fury dropped earlier that year. Yeah, I was straight, nigga.
Yeah, Have No Fury. That's
Joe,
motherfucking
Joe?
Chinese New Year.
Joe.
Bro. Woo!
Well, you got
Hey,
something
man.
to speak?
Hey, Kingdom Come is man. I will say it got me through basic training. So I mean that's the only real significance that I really have for it. But yeah, like that late 06 going into 07 was a nasty time because I just remember getting out of basic training and I hadn't heard music in so fucking long. And I went on like a spree of like just like spending my hard-earned money that I just earned, you know, in basic training on badass music. I went through buying that little Scrappy.
I remember that at the BX, man.
Yep, getting it at the BX. I got the little Scrappy. I got the Mims. Don't ask me why.
No,
I got that shit.
Bro, I got Rotten Apple.
I bought that Rich Boy.
Oh no, not Rotten Apple.
I didn't get Rotten Apple, but I heard that shit was ass too. But yeah, it was like it was good, but I was like, damn, like I just really went on a spree of just buying like terrible music.
Hey,
so.
I was mad as hell. I downloaded that the Big Withdrawal, the follow up. The follow up to the Hunger for More that nigga Button dissed that nigga about. And these young motherfuckers is about to fuck up, like leaving their whole career in some bitch car. And then the Rotten Apple, nigga, I downloaded the Big Withdrawal so fucking fast. Like I'm riding that shit.
No.
What happened?
Hey Chuck, relax, man. He talking about that Jay Electronica
album.
That
Jay Electronica
on every
album.
track, but he wasn't featured. The Jay-Z album that he just put Jay Electronica vocals on to say Jay Electronica put the album out.
That nigga was like another Memphis Bleak album, bro.
Nah.
This nasty.
Hey,
this nasty,
bro.
Nah, Lee.
Yo.
Mano.
Oh, you actually bought a Mano album. I mean, okay, all right. As long as I ain't the only nutty nigga out here admitting that I bought some nut shit, bro.
Hey, that's almost close to the worst album I ever bought. We talked about that before, but Jin's second album, The Propaganda, I don't think anybody topped that as far as.
I bought the first one. The first one called This Is History. I had that track.
Yep.
Nah, I was like, he changed his name to the MC. He talking. Nah.
Well, I don't know. Cassidy's split personality was pretty trash too, bro.
That was pretty terrible, bro.
Well, hey, as a matter of fact, I think
it wasn't worse than Bars though.
CD books somewhere in my apartment. I think I know.
Bars was terrible.
Was Bars the one that he got in that car crash? And
drinking my two-step. Yeah.
The Barry Reese story.
The Barry Adrian Reese story. Yeah. Split personality.
So
like
terrible.
I'm not gonna lie. I bought Split Personality. It was my senior year of high school. That had a few joints on there, but Bars is terrible. Bars is terrible.
Fucking terrible.
I thought Cassidy was gonna be that nigga when he was on that Rough Riders 2. When he was on that Swiss Beat song. And he was like, even something about my doghouse got a backyard back. Whatever that nigga said, that bar was like, this nigga fucking spitting.
Bruh, Cassidy really
no.
Look at this nigga, bro.
Hey man, hey, you can set that on fire right now.
Yeah, you a nasty nigga, bro.
Hold on, I just unpacked like the last 2 boxes in my apartment and found my old CD case.
Yeah, you a nasty nigga, bro.
Was that a Black Album?
Kingdom Come.
Yeah, that's Kingdom I
thought it was the Collision Course at first.
I I don't have a physical of that one. I do got the iTunes special edition.
Bro, why do you have
I
that?
bought Collision Course.
Why do y'all have that?
Look, man.
That nut ass statement, nigga saying that fast stacks, bro.
No, bro.
Oh,
Yeah,
what
speaking
happened?
of, I feel like the worst album I've ever bought is Fabulous Real Talk.
Hey, come
What?
on, man.
No. Breathe is
I
fire,
skipped
but
school to buy
other than that, Real Talk is trash.
Hey,
I
hey,
think that what's the one where he had the fucking JR, the fucking, I think it's nothing to something or something.
Yeah, from the
That
something. Yeah.
album is terrible, bro.
Dog,
That shit.
I cannot believe I actually had this shit. Oh, the actual CD got destroyed in a car accident. Thank God.
Oh, the worst album I ever bought is Elite Heavy Starch, bro. I frisbeed that bitch, bro.
It's heavy start.
Oh no, I remember that shit.
That Heavy Starch, bro. I was so disappointed, bro. Oh,
That was there on Ali,
yeah,
man.
bro.
Hey,
That's what-
Chuck, didn't you buy lasers twice?
Oh,
That
bro.
T.I. versus T.I.P. had that snitching nigga. What was the nigga name? Alpha Mega, whatever.
Alpha Mega, yeah.
Oh, that nigga was. Oh, yeah. T.I. He had that filthy Wyclef song on there. I'm like, hey, man, this just not it, bro.
Hey, nah, buyer bars is nasty too, bro. You shouldn't. They should nobody be buying Cassidy out.
Hey, no, I bought bars, bro. I thought that shit was so bad, bro.
Oh.
Because wasn't that the album after? What was the second album called? The Hustler.
I'm a
The
hustler.
Hustler.
Like I'm a Hustler was a solid CD.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
Hey,
So I was like-
I ain't gonna lie. I thought that nigga Quan was next.
Oh, I thought, hey,
You talking about
Nice.
Nas?
Quan was nice,
Yeah.
man.
Because
Quan
Quan
was
and
nice.
Nas had that song on the Cassidy joint, bro.
Yeah.
That nigga Cassidy was on that bit. What was that? The C-Bonics? I'm a
Yeah, the
VI
C-Bonics.
issue. Like a ref with a wee eye issue. Fuck around and get hit with a me eye issue. Got your bitch in my VI hickle. No, bro.
How did we not see that this nigga was a nasty nigga then and thinking he was gonna come back to like actual today's battle rap and be nice? Like,
Because he made Freeway put on the beat. That's why.
bro,
Hey, the fact
I hope
that
Freeway
battle was
smokes
happening-
this nigga, bro. I really do, and it's not gonna happen, but I hope it does.
The fact that battle was happening is just fucking disgusting.
It's very disgusting.
Y'all niggas don't understand the science, man.
Oh shit.
We
Oh
don't.
man, speaking of Cassidy, bro, he had fans or like, yeah, I think maybe it was fans, but he had niggas paying $100 like to get in this tournament that has never happened. So he just got it was supposed to be like 10 or 12 teams with captains. Like you had Murder Mook, fucking and like some no-name niggas like Ja 400, a nigga like that. Like, bro, why would I spend $100 to have Ja coach me in battle rap when I'm probably higher than this nigga right now, bro? Like, what is he gonna tell me? But I just put a blog about how this nigga scam these niggas out this money, bro.
Oh shit, nah, bro. I'm finna listen to that C-Bonic as soon as we get off of this shit, bro. That nigga, that nigga was saying some bullshit, bro. Matter of fact, I think I have the burned version of that album in that CD book.
I just throw it away, bro.
Yeah, Chuck. Nah, that Cassidy and Freeway battle on the big stage is fucking disgusting. Nah, I can't throw that book away. That's memories, man. That's. let me flip through this motherfucker right quick and see what albums I have burned in here, so y'all can see what 22-year-old AJ was listening to.
Nigga, I got that Cron Volume 22, nigga.
Robin Thicke, The Evolution of Robin Thicke.
That's a good album.
That's a banger, duh.
Yeah, like that's damn near a classic.
Yeah.
Mood Music's 1, 2, 3,
Nah, you a
and
nasty
4.
No,
nigga. You a
no,
nasty nigga.
No,
Common Finding Forever.
that's
J
a classic.
Volume 1,
Yeah.
Blueprint,
fire.
Volume 3, The Dynasty, The Black Album, Blueprint 2, Volume 2, Kingdom Come, The Marshall Mathers LP, Eminem Infinite,
Ooh,
The Marshall Mathers LP,
you was on
College
your
Dropout.
rap shit with that.
Bruh, are all these burnt CDs?
Yep.
Oh
Nigga-
yeah, you a nasty nigga.
Nigga ain't
bruh.
supporting the soul, bro.
Exactly.
No, I bought all these albums digitally and then burned them.
Nah, bro, I'm not hearing that.
Hey, I'm still watching it, bro. I don't care.
I can't
see
watch
it.
that, man. Ain't no way, man.
I gotta see it, bro.
That Cassidy Hitman Holla battle is the the worst battle I've seen in like recent history.
Like,
So
come on, man.
I don't want to see
Immunity-
Cassidy on the big stage no more.
Yeah, they need to do that in a small room. I hope it's in a small room.
Nah. I don't want to. Nah, I'm watching Cassidy get booed on the big stage.
This is a classic
No.
right here. Don't know what I'm talking about. Hold on.
Can I see that? Hold on, wait. What is that? All what?
What's
Was
that?
it?
All bets off?
bars?
All bets are off. My first
All
mixtape.
bets are off. Got you.
My first mixtape. Boys the Men, Rough Riders, Ride or Die, Flesh of My Flesh, and then there was X, Young Guns, Tough Love.
Yeah, this nigga really.
Hey,
did
that's
support
tough.
bro.
Yeah.
That's tough love, my shit, bro.
Oh yeah, nah. Universal Mind Control was. Yeah, nah. What? Wait, wasn't that after Finding Forever? That nigga Common done scammed us a few times, bro.
Hey man, I was like, this nigga Common
Bruh.
wilder, man.
Nah, because Common was on a run because he had B, Finding Forever, and then it was like, hey, bro, what the
Universal
fuck?
Mind Control.
Universal Mind Control.
Yeah, he was on a
like,
run before
bruh.
that too, because wasn't the what was the joint before B?
Well, the joint before B was Electric Circus, but he had like Water for Chocolate before that.
Yeah. So he had
that-
can I borrow $1 like Water for Chocolate,
Resurrection.
all that shit. Then here
One
come
Day,
Electric
yeah.
Circus. Then you redeem yourself with B and Finding Forever. Then here you come with this bullshit ass Universal Mind Control.
Yeah, like
No, Chuck. We talk about the albums before, like he was on a run. And he'll drop some bullshit. It's like, nigga, we.
yeah, like Common is definitely like a legend, but he fucked his own like fucking legacy up by dropping that bullshit. Like fam, like you literally was gonna go down probably like he could have been in like a top 15 conversation, bro. Like
Real shit. Common's discography like has. Let's go through this. So Can I Borrow $1? Resurrection, One Day It'll All Make Sense, like Water for Chocolate. Then you go Electric Circus, Ass. Then B, Finding Forever. Then Universal Mind Control. Then The Dreamer and Believer, which is fire. Nobody Smiling, which is cool. And then all these conscious Grammy featuring John Legend albums after that. Black America Again, Let Love, and The Beautiful
Black
Revolutions
America,
Parts 1 and 2.
Those are good. Like those are
Well, no, I'm
But
saying
I-
those is the, featuring John Legend.
I'm with Chuck, man. Electric Circus has like aged really well, actually, because that's like a very like Jay Dilla heavy album, and like it was really esoteric for the time. But like now,
that nigga was wearing crochet pants.
oh no, he was wild. He was wild. He was deep off in that Badu. So.
If I'm getting to smash Erykah Badu, I'm wearing crochet pants too.
Oh no, I'm not
don't
blaming
care.
the nigga. I'm just telling you, I'm
Like,
not listening to a
fuck
nigga
that.
rap that's wearing crochet pants, nigga.
Like you can't tell me nothing. Like you can crack on my crochet pants all you want, but if I'm walking through the door and Erykah Badu is sitting on the couch with just a fucking top and a t-shirt, like bro, like yeah, I'm good. Like
Oh no, Joe, I
Maybe
agree
it's
with you. He won. I'm saying if a nigga approached me in the mall, handing me a flyer, talking about come to a show, and that nigga got on I'm not going. And if I go, it's only for the women who like niggas that wear crochet pants that are present because they got waist beads and charged crystals and they got beaded curtains in their rooms. And I know that's gonna be a fun time, and they'll probably give me a fucking tarot reading or some shit that I won't listen to. But
we need to have a discussion about them chicks too, bro. Because hey, while y'all may like them, them is some nutty ass chicks, bro.
I love them.
Nah,
If you wear waist beads and charge crystals under the moonlight, please DM me.
charging crystals under the moonlight. Listen to the nutty shit you did. No, bro.
You ain't never had
Please DM me.
You ain't never
I'm
had a
gonna run
chick
to it every time.
water, bro?
No, I had a chick give me a tarot reading before, and dear God, I couldn't get out that bitch house fast enough.
Hey, and if you read tarot card, please DM me.
No, bro.
Roman
My bad,
numeral 4_EYES on all social
yeah.
media platforms. DM
Hit
me.
that nigga up.
I
bruh.
need parts. I
Hey,
love
man.
them chicks.
Hey, if you drink moon water on the water on the full,
Holla at you. Listen. if you got beaded curtains in every doorway in your home,
No,
DM
bro.
me. DM me.
No, bro.
I'm out like the Oracle and change your life, bro.
Nah,
Especially if she got dreads. Oh my god.
the dreads, I don't mind. Just give me a regular black girl.
I'm talking
Like,
about
can I just get a regular black girl? Like, fuck that. Like, I don't need all this extra out of body type thinking type shit.
I
Like,
do.
no, bro. Just give me
I
a regular black girl. Like, fuck
I
that.
do
need- I need it.
1000%.
I
I
need
do. I love them.
I'm cool.
I love them. The Neo Soul joints.
Nah, give me. You know what? And I usually don't like to dabble too much in that realm, but I even take the ratchet with the fat ass, bro, on occasion. Like, give me that, bro. Like either give me the regular black girl, like even like the nerdy girl next door when I'm with that. I'll even take the ratchet with the fat ass, but that Neo Soul shit. No,
Hey, listen,
bro.
a close second to them is the chicks that cosplay and be on Twitch all day. It was some nigga earlier on Twitter complaining, talk about you shouldn't be having a follow and play a video game just because you attractive. Nigga, why the fuck not? I'd rather watch her play video games than your acne having ass. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Hey, talk to a woman consensually since you got out of school where you complain about the hot women playing video games. Nigga, at least you share your fucking interests.
Yeah.
Nah,
I'll take one of them too, bro.
The anime cosplay Comic-Con joints.
Nigga.
I'm a close second. If you do that, holler at me too. We
follow exactly E, bro. Nigga.
Love it. I used to not like women that watch anime because I ain't want to have to watch anime with you. But now that I'm older and don't mind sharing my space as much.
Exactly E.
Nigga, if I dated a woman who was fine and played video games on Twitch, nigga, I'd be helping her set up every damn day. Oh, you need the PS5, baby? That's cool. I don't need to play 2K. I'll be in the living room.
Facts.
You have fun. Have a good stream.
Facts.
Need some water or something? You straight? These thirsty niggas subscribing? All right, cool, bet. I'm surprised Chuck hasn't been in here with his because whenever I get to talking about anything related to thirsting over women, this nigga Chuck be on my head. We got anything else?
We'll talk about that nutty ass Reason, nigga.
Oh yeah. Before we get out of here, Reason, who was he with? TDE?
Yeah, he's with
Yeah, I
TDE.
think so.
Yeah, I know it's like a Reason and a Trouble, and I can't ever remember which one's with TDE.
Yeah. Reason is the TDE weed carrier.
Yeah.
God damn.
This nigga said Fabulous was better than Andre 3000, and I just
in what?
rapping. At rapping. No, Joe.
No. Joe, don't you dare.
No.
Joe, don't you.
No.
Don't
Matter
you.
of fact, Rory and Maul, and they knew this episode was talking about how the Deuces remix was actually like ass because we got like the worst performance from like all them niggas on there. And this nigga Fab in his verse, Drizzy voice. Now you getting ghost 4-door Rizzy Royce. Trying to work it out might be a bad business choice. I'm about my business voice. No. This nigga, he couldn't find inspiration for a Pharrell beat and started rapping like Vanilla Ice. No. And I fuck with Fab, but no. Nah, bro. No.
Nah,
Like, it's
like
not-
I said, Fab said suicide, so he loses by default.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's a suicide. Yeah, that's nasty work.
Fab done said some nasty shit, bro. I can't even think of all the nasty punchlines that Fab done said, but just Google it. That nigga Fab, every time a current event happens, niggas will post a corny bar with a picture of Fab in the studio because you know Fab is gonna reference it.
That nigga Fab DNA, bro.
Yes.
Hey, relax. Nah, hold on. That's disrespectful. Relax.
Hey, look, there was a point in time where Fab was my favorite rapper, but I'm thankfully have grown past that.
Is DNA your favorite battle rapper?
Hell no.
Oh, okay.
I mean, but there was John John the Don was my favorite battler for a while.
Oh God, that's a nasty.
Hey, easy to block captain now.
That's a nat.
Coke Rap Supreme, baby.
That nigga AJ been delivered, bro.
Hey, shout outs to Easy to Block Captain for being on the Fresh Prince reboot, man.
You mean that reboot nobody asked for?
AJ
Yeah.
Black in there too. I ain't gonna watch it, but it's dope that he's
Yeah, nah, I'm hype Easy. If that nigga Easy don't see, I talk different. I had a fire ass bar that Easy could have said too.
Go post that shit on Twitter, bro. That nigga steal it.
Facts.
Bullshit.
He ran to Bel Air thinking it was parties and refreshments, but it's tape on the handle plus gloves. We ain't never left no fresh prints. That's exactly how that nigga say that shit too.
That's exactly how that nigga say that shit.
I talk different.
It's a lesson in every goal.
Get this nutty nigga out of here, bro.
Started some shit at a b-ball game, had to kill him. Nigga, we was out hunting for Will like Robin Williams. Know that nigga say some shit like that, bro.
Ever since you say Chris Rock, I can't take him serious.
He's battle raps Chris Rock, bro. Like every time I hear, I'm like, if Chris Rock said this shit, I would laugh. But because that nigga up there, the shit fire.
Oh man,
The talk is different, bro.
Talk different, bro.
I'm cool.
He got to change that name, though.
But no, there's no way, shape, or form that Reason is anywhere close to Fab as a battler. I mean, as a rapper. I said that all wrong. There's no way Fab is close to Andre 3000 as a rapper. I'm sorry.
I mean, you was right.
I mean, yeah, Reason isn't close to Fab as a rapper either, but Fab ain't close to Andre 3000 as a rapper or at like any stage.
No.
I'm struggling to think of. Come on, Chuck, man.
Come
Nigga
on,
Chuck
man.
said, when I spit, I kill shit. I should have been a cobra. Got these bitches chasing the ghost. Miss Pac-Man. And that's definitely a line Drake would have said in 2009.
Yeah, he
Or
definitely.
2010 when the super duper flow was heavy.
Yeah, I hated that punchline format.
I loved it when Big Sean was doing it, but the rest of these
Yeah, Big Sean killed it, but yeah.
the rest of these
Because I'm a
niggas
small,
not,
no
bro.
Spangled family.
Yeah, some of them. Oh man, the ball head bars, bro. Like I ball like Lamar.
I was in the
Odom.
club, you know I ball. Chemo.
Like bro, come on, man.
There's a hilarious video on Joe's old YouTube page of me doing that in our garage after
That's
that
correct.
shit came out, and I couldn't keep a straight face while doing those because I had Joe. Didn't I write some bars for that?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, go watch it. Joey Public TV, nigga.
Yeah, the hashtag rap phase was awful. Like it's like hashtag rap and like mixtape punchline rap are two things I'm glad are gone.
Nah, yeah.
Nigga, I stumbled onto some of our old SoundClick pages.
Damn, are those still up?
Damn.
It wasn't ours. It was niggas that we knew.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Like niggas from Street Verbal SoundClick pages, and
yeah, you know, just a champion over there. You know how I get busy.
that was
You know.
some nasty. I found some of them old Lab versus Wild Card battles.
Hey, them shits was kind of fire. I can't even lie.
It was funny because I was involved in them. They was funny, but
Like some of the niggas could actually like rap, and like they made like pretty decent little songs, bro. Like some of the
I was on my nigga Detox page listening to some of them shits. That nigga was a producer who raps sometimes. That nigga was spitting some fucking heat at them niggas. But for like 2003 standards, not like today's standards.
Nah, the best one was a nigga who dropped that pizza face. What was it?
exactly.
Oh yeah,
That
SL switching SL.
Nigga, that no pizza is fire, bro.
Yeah, nah, switching SL was nice. It was accurate. Them niggas I couldn't stand.
Fun time.
The good old days. We're speaking in it. We're pulling a Raekwon and talking in inside jokes right now. Y'all wouldn't understand shit.
Oh yeah, you know.
Unless you were on a battle rap message board in 2003, you would not know what the fuck we're talking about.
Yeah, like unless you were losing to me, bro. I mean, you probably don't know, bro.
This
Yes,
nigga,
Shut
we
up, Joe.
the biting
I
nigga.
wasn't a champion. We about to rewrite history here.
I don't remember. I just remember when I became an admin and we got the new site owner, and then that shit ended up shutting down because that nigga ain't feel like paying the server charges for the bandwidth. So we all had to migrate to. That was when we just stopped doing the shit, started making our own mixtapes.
Champion.
All right, Joe Black.
This nigga.
Oh yeah. Nah. Danny Myers versus Tay Rock was crazy.
Unfortunately, yeah, it actually was pretty.
That nigga
good.
Danny Myers left Earth in every round, and
I
Tay-Rock
don't know if
showed
he
up.
left Earth. He might have like hovered over the ground for a little bit.
That nigga 30 Tay-Rock and
he
Tay-Rock
leave
showed
Earth.
up. That nigga 30 Tay-Rock.
All right, man, relax.
What round do you give Tay-Rock, Joe?
Shit, the second and the third. Danny Myers got the first. I definitely give you that.
You the only nigga I seen that gave that nigga the second. I seen niggas giving the third. I don't see no. I seen like 5 niggas, you included.
I barely want to give Danny Myers the first because he was gassed as fuck. But I can't act like what he wasn't saying wasn't good. It was good, but I hate when he does that. Like, don't hype your own shit up. Like,
Hey,
if
bro,
you
don't
if
scream,
them
"That's
niggas was gonna
right."
hype-
if
no,
you
if them
if,
niggas gonna hype that shit up, fine.
Now,
if you in the kitchen cooking, I don't mind you tasting your food and saying how good it is. That nigga knew he was in there cooking, nigga.
But if your food is only good to you, what the fuck does that matter?
Nah, Joe, you was just
Nah, bro.
No, Joe. What you mean is if the food is only not good to you, then what does it matter? Because everybody
No,
else,
like he be in there hyping up unseasoned chicken, bro. Like, stop. Like, what are you talking about, bro?
Nah, bro. That nigga Danny was cooking, bro. He gonna scream,
Nah.
"That's light." Then hear a voice say, "Yes, son." Now walk into it. That nigga Danny was fucking cooking.
Like I said, he was saying nice things, but you don't let the niggas react to it. Like, you don't have to hype that shit up. Like when he goes into his fucking showtime and then he woo, that shit is stupid. Like, that shit is dumb. Don't do that.
But him hyping up his bars don't take away what.
Yes, it does, bro. Because you don't need to do that.
Hey man, you're just a hater, bro.
No, you don't need to do that. That shit is dumb.
I don't even like Danny Myers. Like I don't think
I
he's
don't
that great.
either.
When you leave Earth, bro. That nigga Tay-Rock.
That nigga might have hovered above the ground for a little bit.
That nigga for Sue Surf's birthday was casket sharp. And it looked like Surf just pulled that nigga out the casket, bro.
Don't look so startled.
That he was in his bag, bro.
That for that card to not be great, drugs cooked.
Drugs did 30. See, drugs 30 the nigga.
Drugs
cooked and Danny cooked and Anderson Burris got a bunch of unnecessary invites to the cookout and
that nigga Sirius was cooking too, bro. Unfortunately,
I hate that nigga Sirius, bro.
What did he say? That bar he said back. All I see.
Yeah, all I see Chilla backwards, and
I'm like, bro, where's the H in all I see, bro? That's not Chilla backwards, bro.
And then this nigga Surf getting on there talking about Chilla reaching just for Tay-Rock to say Sedan can fit in it, and like nigga and Surf in the back, we not about to say Sedan and Sodan. If you got mad at a nigga saying what did he say? Enchilada and Chillada. He said enchilada and Chillada was a force, but Sedan and Sodan is fine because your man said it. Get the fuck out of here, sir. Nah. Sirius stinks. And Chuck said, Danny was cooking because of how incredibly upset Surf was. Yes, that nigga Surf watched his man's die.
You can say Surf or Sirius stinks, bro, but bro, he beat Chilla. Like,
I'm not saying he didn't. I'm saying Sirius stinks. Like, that's a battle I need to rewatch because
hey, Sirius stinks, but he arguably just beat like 2 of the best pens.
I didn't have him beating JC, not at all.
I had him beating JC.
I went back and redid it on the app to do my scorecard. I had JC winning. I had a 2-1. It was close. Like, Sirius was better than I recall, but nah, like, I'm not mad at anybody saying that Chilla won because JC got to get better at like structuring his round. I mean, not JC. Chilla got to be better at structuring his rounds, but nah, that nigga Sirius stinks. He was as good as he's been since he's been back, but that nigga stinks. I was mad Swamp started choking against that nigga because Swamp should have 30'd that nigga.
You right.
But nah, that nigga Sirius stinks, bro. Sirius stinks. That nigga started off the battle singing. Nigga, get the fuck out of here.
Hey, he started off the battle singing and still won.
Lee, you too old and grumpy for everything. Lee says I'm aging out of battle rap, man. I'm feeling too old and grumpy. You too old and grumpy for everything, nigga.
I do think the Midnight Madness shit will be a better only if they have judges, because like if you got somebody like Surf and Rock battling and Surf talking about Rock is or Danny was being gassed, like
he was.
Like if it's money on the line, like, the judging got to be A1, bro. Because like when Cortez won that money over Ace Amin probably should have won that battle, but they gave it to Cortez anyway. So like I don't know, you can't have nobody like what's Easy's girl Hurricane do like she can't, bro. She's trash. Like she. I don't know.
Yeah, they gotta get some. This is only gonna work if the judging is right, because this could. That's why I said like my idea about like bringing in local niggas that could turn very ugly, because if the judges ain't right and the local nigga that's a street nigga just put up 2,500 and he feel like he lost, the event might get aired out, and we don't necessarily want that. So,
ain't no bite to it.
you got to be very careful with this entire format. But I mean, again, I think this is probably the best idea to keep battle rap to revitalize battle rap, because the league format is only going to take it so far when you can't, unless you just can keep doing grudge matches. There ain't really much more you can do, because there's no organic way to bring these young dudes up, because there's so many of these Chitlin circuit ass leagues where niggas is battling in front of 15 niggas and most of them are on stage, and it's 5 motherfuckers in the audience, 2 fat white chicks, and some street niggas who back the niggas that's on stage. Like, because you know in the background, all these Chitlin circuit ass battles, a fat white chick in there somewhere, bro. I'm sorry. It's always one that's there being a groupie for one of the niggas on stage.
And she wearing jeans with her knees out. Like,
yes. Probably with some slip-on Vans.
Yo, y'all just gonna keep shooting.
Yes. Cause Joe, you seen that, you picturing it in your head exactly what we're talking about.
Hey, I didn't have to picture it, nigga. I went to one. What's the battle league out here, bro? It's fuck. God damn it. Damn, I can't remember. But yeah, bro. Because I went to one when I first got to Utah, and yeah, bro.
Y'all got a battle league out there?
Dog, it actually isn't that bad.
These battle leagues everywhere, bro.
Because that was the first time I saw Emerson Kennedy.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's where Emerson Kennedy come from in Utah.
Yeah, he from Salt Lake.
Like Ronnie, I guarantee you there's a battle league somewhere in Denver.
I hope not.
I mean, I wouldn't advise you go to one. I guarantee you there's one out there.
I hope not.
Like, if you go to them Chitlin circuit battles, like it's always somewhere at a hole in the wall. It's always a bunch of niggas in there. Now I will say it was one that dude from New Orleans. That clip did y'all see the one that got posted where he was talking about dude dating a white girl? It said you always choking in your battles because psychologically dating a white woman puts a noose around your neck. That nigga was.
That's kind of hard.
That nigga was fucking.
Dr. Umar went crazy when he heard that.
Yeah. Hey, the no context Dr. Umar page reposted it. That's how
Dr. Umar like talk different.
Hey. Fuck, God damn, I might have to reevaluate my life. God damn.
I mean, Joe, you ain't out here choking the battles, man.
hey, that's because nobody want to battle me, nigga. Niggas know what it is.
Joe, would you actually get into a battle?
Oh yeah. Like, but A-Hat, A-Hat is the league. I forgot. There you go.
I remember A-Hat.
Yeah.
Nigga,
I'll battle a nigga, bro. Like, bro,
at 34 years of age, I'm not battling anybody.
Bro, I'll do it just to do it. Like, bro, if it's just gonna be one, like, bro, I'll 30 a nigga and keep it moving.
Yeah, nah.
Matter of fact, set it up, man. Give me this nigga A-Ward, bro. 30. 30, nigga.
This nigga Joe so disrespectful.
He ass. I 30 that nigga.
All right, man.
Oh, my bad. I can't even say that nigga. My bad. I 30 that dude.
I'm posting the joint in the politics as usual thing now. We can react to it next time. But yeah, nah. And Chuck said I want Joe to battle. Oh no, Chuck said he wants to battle Joe and Lee. Hey, you know what? We might can make that happen. We might have to get Chuck and Joe on here for y'all niggas to battle on the episode like a 1-rounder.
Why do
Hey,
y'all
I
niggas
mean,
be
we had that
wanna get
idea
30
back in
so
the day.
bad?
We might need to work that into the show. Yeah.
Why do niggas want to get 30 so
It's
bad?
gonna be a 10, Joe, because it's gonna be one
No,
round.
no. Even with a 1 round, you getting 30. Nigga. Like, bro, like
That might need to happen. We might need to get Chuck on here. I don't think Lee gonna do it, but we might need to get. We know enough rappers that we could do this. Hey, Roddy, you know who we really should try to get to do that. He probably won't do it, but that nigga Jay Dada.
Yeah, Dada wouldn't do it, but I would love to see that though.
Ooh, if you don't know who Jay Dada
we might have to talk about this. Yeah.
Yeah. If you don't know who Jay Dada is, just listen to Club Monster, listen to Mugshots, and you'll understand exactly what the fuck we're talking about. The Club Monster song Mugshot. Man, we got anything else?
Nah.
All right. Well, it's been politics as usual. We'll be back next week. At some point, Joe is obviously going to battle on this platform because now that we said it, it has to be done.
you text that nigga A Ward? Oh, okay, cool.
I'm talking about Chuck. You versus Chuck, nigga.
Nah, I want like some actual comp, like
Hey, nah, don't sleep on my man Chuck. Don't sleep on my man. Chuck got bars.
snoozing, nigga.
All right, man. Until next time. KidsWearCrowds.com. Follow the KWC blog on Twitter. Twitch.tv/FeFresh. Joe, you got anything to plug?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, actually, yeah. I just felt like talking. That should be up Sunday. I shot all my shit today. I'm gonna edit it, but yeah, it'll be up
All right.
Sunday.
Where's it gonna be at, nigga?
No, where's it gonna
Honesty
be
is
at?
key, bro.
Where?
Honesty is key.
Oh, honesty is key. Honesty is key on YouTube. Chuck said just show up for the battle. But yeah, till next time. 1.